Welcome. And congratulations. You've reached it. You've reached the end of your journey. You've gone through the endless currents of cat videos, you've dived through the depths of reactions and Vine compilations, and you finally reached this mythical point in space. This point in space that nobody thought existed. You've reached the very bottom of the bottomless pit, known as YouTube. And what do you find? My channel. Welcome. So, why are you? Most likely, and the only answer is that you are bored, and honestly, you don't know what to do with the boredom. You've gone through all the popular things on YouTube. You've watched every normal meme, every normal video, and it's just like, ugh. So, you just delve deeper, trying to find something more. So you've gone past the lighted layers of YouTube and gone down deeper and deeper and deeper till you reach this dark depth where we new channels are just staring up, wondering, I just want a little light. Just, can you let a little bit through? So, thank you. Thank you for finding the bottom of YouTube. So, to reward you, I have a story. A story that shares a birth date with time. You know, if we consider time having its date of birth somewhere in the middle of 2016. I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Incompetence. So, don't tell anyone. Nobody. No one. You might find it surprising that this hauntingly handsome visage was single for a good 21 years. Yeah. Hard to believe, I know. But, yeah, I'm that kid who went by himself to the prom. Just the junior one, didn't go to the senior because no one likes a repeat. So, first off, let me explain that a little bit. I had this kind of family, you know, you had those parents that got married really young and had that really difficult life early on. They're just like, look, trust me, you don't want any part of that. My parents went a little step further than that, in that I was not allowed to have a relationship, to have a girlfriend until I was 18. That is sad. I know. I know you're looking at me like, what the heck are you talking about? But some of you out there may know what this is about. So, yeah, I didn't really have the freedom to start looking for a relationship till college, and you know how they say in college, it's your chance. Who you were in high school is gone, all that's out the window. You can go from wallflower to most popular person in the world like that. And to those who tell you that, you can look them dead in the eyes and say, liar! Because honestly, who you are, it will change a little bit. You'll get to experience some new things, you'll get to try some new things. But in the end, if you are kind of shy, if you are the kind of person who doesn't like really talking to people, and if you take that a step further and the kind of person like me, who talking to people is on a fear level, it's akin to walking through a room of Black Widow spiders, then you're not gonna turn into one of the popular people overnight. Probably won't, actually. Probably won't, because at some point you just stop caring. But I digress. So, for the first 2 years, college, I was friend zoned really hard by pretty much everyone liking a like chromosome. So that was a fun experience. The guys out there who know this, and girls, by the way, I've seen it happen to girls. You probably know that sucks, but we all do it. We just aren't aware of it. Some people are, though. Some people are aware of it. And you, stop. Just stop. Just tell them straight out, there's no chance. Make it absolutely clear. Because it's frustrating. I guess I should really get to the point of the story before you start getting even more bored and just go click. My junior year of college, I finally just broke out of that funk. I was ready to get away from the people I was normally with and, start seriously trying to find a relationship, which we all hit that point in our lives. Some people later, some people earlier. For me, it was 21. So, now, I was at that point of depression. At that point, let me explain. At some point in college, you're going to realize you actually have no clue what you're doing with your life. You have very few. If you're like me, you don't really know a whole lot of people. And if you moved away from home, you have no one around that you really know unless they're like classmates. And let's face it, you don't want to dump all of this on someone you've only known a little while. So you're just at that point. You get to a point where it's like, do I really need to eat today? At that point, a lot of people will just, they'll keep going for a while. But you know what? I've been called a smart guy. I guess I'm a few fries above a Happy Meal. I realized I had a problem. And it was time to get out there. So I went for help. If you're smart in those situations, you go for help. Now, if you're really smart, above my few fries above a Happy Meal, like the extra value Big Mac meal with the large fry, yeah, if you're like that smart, you go to friends, family, like that, and they help you work it out. Me, just being a few fries above a Happy Meal, I go for help to the one thing that has always been there for me. The internet. And I realized that there must have been a lot of people like me, and one of those people that were really smart decided to take advantage of that fact. They invented something called online dating. Now, I know what's going off in your head. No. No, you should, no. Wrong door. Wrong door. Go back. It was better earlier. Let me just continue. So, if you're the kind of person that can just go out to like a bar or a coffee shop or just some random place out there in the world and just strike up a conversation, then you're great. You don't need this. You don't. You can just walk up to the first person you see and be like, hey, people like me, they see a person, they do a 360, walk the other way. So, I won't tell you which side I was on, I'll just say I was getting a lot of help from Cupid. So online dating is a weird thing, I guess. You put up a couple of pictures, put up a profile, and not a lot of people read the profile. They're giving you, in the profile, we're giving you free conversation tips. And if you know anything about online dating, conversation is hard to start because you don't have any, you don't have food to talk about, you don't have coffee to talk about, you don't have, something around you to pull conversations from. We're giving you the lifeline right there. But a lot of people don't take it. I don't know why. So, I stayed on that site for about a year. Had a couple conversations, even met a couple people because I was very careful. I always, if I was getting interested in someone, pushed for a meeting because I was not going to wind up on that show Catfished. I was not. They made a whole show about it where people find a relationship and they just have online and never meet the person, but they think they're in a relationship. It's like I didn't want to be on that show and find out someone I was talking to was a 35-year-old man named Jill. That would have been the new low. That would have been a new low. So I'm on the site for about a year, and I got on a couple dates. Never got past date number 3. Date number 3 is like a magic number. If you get past date number 3, it's like, okay, it's a relationship. It's not just casual. It's actually turning in. It's metamorphosing into something new, the thing that you wanted or might have wanted, depending on your mindset. So I never got there. I called off a few. A lot of them just called off on me. Who I don't know why. But I will give everyone a tip on one that I called off. Ladies, if you meet someone, first date, don't ask how many children you want. Don't ask them how many children you want. That is not a first date question. First date questions, we're all looking to solve this one thing. Are you a serial killer? Are you going to lure me back to your lair and keep me there for untold amount of time before finally killing me? If you answer this question correctly, we may move on to date number 2, which is where you actually start to get to know each other. We're just doing a dangerous clearance on date 1. So, no baby questions. Let's save that for a few months later down the road. So, I'm about to get off this site after a year. And I pull it up because I'm leaving college town. I'm just on my laptop. And I see a message. Not from someone I contacted before. It just, had a generic greeting and just said they were interested, would love to know more about me. Now, if you say from this video, you can probably tell that if someone says they would love to know more about me, I am wondering who set this up. Because I'm not that interesting. Because some of my friends knew about this, I was thinking they were making a profile. Because after I read this was just I read their profile, it was just too many similarities between this person and me for it to be real. But, I was not, I decided to throw caution to the wind and message back, and actually turned into, it was awkward. And then someone said something about a fandom, and then I geeked out, and she geeked out, and it just, that kind of thing, that's when you got a connection. If you can both geek out about the same things, you're good. So that conversation turned from a day to a week to a month to 2 months to 3 months, and it just kept going. And at some point, I had moved back to college. I moved back to my hometown for the summer, and she wanted to meet. Now that was a frustrating time. I had to break it to her that I wasn't there. Actually, I had to have my brother, have my little brother send the message because I was too nervous because I didn't want it to end. I was having fun. So it turned out she was okay with it, which is, I was lucky. I was very lucky. But I digress. So summer finally ends. I'm back in school, and we finally get to meet face to face. Now, we'd done some Skype calls. We'd watched movies on Netflix together through our PlayStations. Yeah, we both had a PlayStation. We just got in a party chat and, just watched the movies. Not the best kind of dates, but what are you going to do if you're 4 hours apart? So, it comes to the day that we decide to meet. It's actually the day after my birthday. And I was trying to figure out, where are we going to meet? You're looking for neutral ground. Like, you don't want to meet, to use an analogy, you don't want to meet in France and you don't want to meet in Germany. You want to meet in Switzerland. Good old Switzerland. Neutral about everything. If you don't like something, you can just hightail it out and just shake hands and it's over. You don't have to worry about them anymore. You don't have to worry about them knowing where you live or anything. She says she's going to come to my dorm room. I don't know what possessed me at this point, but I said yes. And after that, I was freaking out. Like, this isn't Switzerland. She's coming to my home, my headquarters. And so she comes, and I had cleaned everything. I had mopped, I had dusted, I had color categorized my closet. And anyone who knows any typical guy knows we don't do that unless we are worried and nervous. So I go outside, and don't worry, we're getting close to where the title of this video comes in. I go outside. She tells me she's there. I go outside. I open the main door, look around. There she is, on the way back to her car. That was a curveball. I did not expect that one. But she saw me. She turned around, hurried up to me, smiling, which is a good sign. That's a good sign if someone's smiling, I guess, unless it's Joker grin. That could be freaky. So she comes in. I know she's carrying this giant bag, like a gift bag of stuff. I'm like, whoa. I haven't gotten a gift that big since I was 12. Like, what's going on? So she follows me up to my dorm. It's on the 3rd floor. And I open the door, and then suddenly, as soon as the door closes behind us, she shoves the gift bag into my hands, and then runs to the corner of the room. Like, went from slightly awkward and good to really awkward. I don't know where I'm standing at this point. So I put the gift bag on the bed, and I try to make idle conversation. She just giggles, laughs, and smiles, and I'm just like, I'm getting nowhere with this. Because, like I said, I'm a wallflower. I am not a conversationalist. I am just someone that's like, socially impaired. Let's just use that word, socially impaired. So, what do? I play a video game, Guitar Hero. And I ask her if she wants to play and all that. I play like 2 songs. I don't stay on it. I'm not that stupid. Don't worry. So she doesn't want to play, but then I decide, you know what? Let's open the gifts. That should have been move number 1. That should have been move number 1. So I start opening it, and there's I actually have one of the gifts she gave me here, and that Nightmare Before Christmas blanket, which she promptly stole and just used it because apparently she was cold, I guess. And then I start going through. There's a poster. There's a bunch of other stuff that I just mentioned that I liked, like different geeky things. And eventually, as time goes on, she starts to just creep out of the corner, just little steps, and we start talking again, and it just goes back and forth. But it's so difficult because neither of us are used to the situation. We're not relationship people. We've had some in the past, like we've had experiences in the past, granted her more than me, but we were not prepared to actually talk, because if you put 2 wallflowers in the room, odds are they're going to look for a wall to hang on and then wait till the event to be over so they can run out of there. But yeah, we start talking, and we actually wind up spending hours and hours together talking. And then as so it's night, and it's time, because you gotta say goodbye eventually. I mean, everything's gotta end. Everything, like the first date's gotta end, so you can get to date number 2. So I walk her back down the stairs, and the time comes where you gotta ask that all-important question. the question you always see in every drama, every movie, everything that involves a relationship after a first meeting or first date. It's the whole line of, will I see you again? How many times have you heard that one? I can't say I was very imaginative. I used that exact line. And as a guy, when you ask this, you're on the edge of your seat, especially if everything was going well. You're extremely nervous. And it's just like, so you're waiting, and she pauses. That's scary. You're instantly your mind goes to, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Do I smell bad? No. Is my fly down? No. Did I say something stupid? Oh God, it had to be. I say something stupid. And then, if you're lucky, you hear the word, yeah, or yes, and instantly you just. So, she said yes, and I was probably happier at that moment than I'd been in a long time. So. And the answer to that question, will I see you again, has been yes for closer to 2 years now than it's been than 1. So yeah, we went from a internet dating chat site to her running into the corner to actually being in a very strong, very great relationship. So anyway, that's my story for you guys. Thank you for watching if you made it through this whole thing. So don't forget to like and subscribe to the video and come back for more. This has been Benji the Brilliant, and I will see you next time.